Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan, and this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am J.O.
And it's your man, Coach Locke.
Weezy, producing the show in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
Yada, what's going on, y'all?
It's good. It's good.
Another one.
For sure.
Another one.
We're back.
Back. How's everybody's weekend?
It was cool, man.
Long weekend.
Yeah.
Family reunion.
Hey,
Ate good, too.
Yeah?
Gotta eat good.
What was the best food on the menu this year?
Let's see.
Coach invited me to everything else. We didn't invite me to family reunion.
You know why, Weezy? I invited him 5 straight years and he didn't show up one time.
He lying.
Hey, listen,
He lying. You ain't invite me no 5 straight.
Sound about right.
Weezy. I'm gonna tell you I know because they always would say, we ain't never seen you play. And I'm like, Ferry, we play every year.
Yeah.
Ask me how many once he been to.
I ain't never been to family. Been to everything else. Shout out to mom.
I
Shout out to
can't
pop.
help that, man, you know.
Yeah.
It's cool,
My
you
people.
know.
It's all good.
But nah, man, the best thing on the menu, man. Well, they always, it used to be when Granny was alive, R.I.P. Granny. She used to fry the chicken herself.
Okay.
Now they just go get it from somewhere else, get it
Yeah.
breaded. But the rest of the food is all homemade. So it was either mom's potato salad,
Okay.
the baked beans.
Mom's potato salad. Listen now. Hold on real quick. Mom's got to start selling it. We can get it on.
Right.
Man, I gotta talk to him.
And then it's a pasta salad and stuff.
Yeah.
Pasta salad.
Yeah. Can't lose that.
I can't believe y'all don't eat deviled eggs.
Those are there too.
Yeah.
She puts those in potato salad.
You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm talking about?
Shit, y'all not deviled egg either.
They cool,
I mean, ain't nothing I'm writing home
but
about.
yeah.
I like deviled eggs.
Your mama make a good deviled egg. Nah, for real, she do, man.
Oh,
What? What's wrong with that?
that's cool. That's cool.
Nah, I think it's the way he thought I was saying it.
See what
You know what I'm
I'm
saying? Like, she
saying?
make deviled eggs for
Yeah.
me. No, she don't. Go ahead, go.
What about you, man? What was your weekend?
It was cool, man. It was cool. I was chilling, man.
Pray, amen. Oh, my God, mercy.
Nah, just chilling, man. You know, I try to stay out of the traffic the city scene, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff. But
See,
yeah, I was
man,
chilling.
rough, man.
Yeah, man. Got up some of the fellas to watch the show. The game, for
right.
sure. Shout out to everybody who came watch the game.
Right.
We'll talk about bet that we have at the beginning of the first half, for sure.
Definitely.
But go ahead, like my
Then
bad.
make sure you check out the iTunes, the Facebook, the IG, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and last but not least, the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of Full Sport Press. How do you do that?
Ooh.
Just search Full Sport Press Podcast, and the archives run deep.
I did.
Super deep.
Put your ass to sleep.
Most definitely. And make sure you check out the fellas over on the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast, where they give you everything hip hop with Animal Brown and Spike Lee every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern. Their latest show is up. Hip hop's most controversial lyrics episode. Sure, a lot of controversial
Yeah.
lyrics.
No, most definitely. The most controversial thing that I'll talk about is Spike Lee died into the pool like a child. He like an infant.
Again?
He like an infant.
Again.
Yeah, it's very.
No, he was hang gliding or something this time.
He died. No, he got into the
He
pool.
ziplined.
He ziplined, but you still got to dive it. You know, you got to let go.
Was he in the jungle or
I
something?
don't. He looked like he was in the jungle for sure. He's in the Jungle Book, and his landing was trash.
Oh, man.
Oh man, he looked childish.
He's got to let go, man. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you got
Quick dive in the
sure,
water.
dude. You got a cannonball. At least have some coolness on the
Nah,
drop.
I feel him on the zip line. It ain't no safe landing today. You gotta just let go. You got
You
a
like a
tree in front of
child.
you. You better let go.
You're like a child, man. You got to work on that for sure. Most definitely. Shout out to the guys over there. Ladies Room Podcast. You can check out Rizzo and Anne Marina found about what the ladies are really talking about in the Ladies Room. The latest show, 3rd anniversary episode is up. And you can catch up on past episodes and follow Ladies Room Podcast on IG and Facebook.
Ladies, you look good.
Shout out to the ladies.
Most definitely.
Like what was in the jungle?
He was in the jungle.
I was starting to call him. That's what
Yeah,
he
where you
was.
at? You good. You thought he got captured.
He was out there with the refugees.
Lucky. I did captain.
Right.
The jungle, man.
Yeah, for sure. Fresh with Dummies, man. Me and Animal Dog. My dog, Animal Dog. A self-help monthly podcast directly related to improving everyday fashion. Somebody said to me, that podcast you got with Animal Dog. Nah, it's Animal Brown. I need to stop doing that. It's directly for the culture, man. Follow the YouTube channel so you can see exactly what we're talking about with live pictures for sure. And follow the show IG page at Fresh for Dummies to catch our 6th issue, the Big Baller Brand episode. Most definitely. And last but not least, new website alert. Welcome to the new and improved website for the Realville Media Group. You can read up on your favorite FSP co-host, whether that's Weezy, whether it's Coach Locke, whether it's myself. You can purchase your FSP merchandise, and you catch up on past episodes from other shows on the network, and much, much more. Go to the website, realvillemedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real.
Most definitely.
So, question of the week. We went away from one guy to go.
Mm-hmm.
If you were paid with $200,000 a year for the rest of your life, but you had to walk around with an exposed dog tail, would you do it?
200 racks.
200 racks a year. So you can quit your job. You don't have to worry about sitting down in a cubicle.
You ain't ever gonna sit down nowhere.
Period. You
Well,
can you can stand up.
You stay at home. 200
I'm doing it. No question.
Oh, yeah.
But if I go
Exposed
out,
tail.
my lady, I got
Your tail gotta be
Your
exposed.
tail, you gonna smack her across the cheeks with a tail.
like a German Shepherd.
Like a German Shepherd. You can't do it. You're too self-conscious. You don't have no confidence in yourself.
No, I just can't.
I'm walking around with a tail very confident. And when I'm excited, when you get excited, the tail gonna get away.
I'm gonna walk around like a Saint Bernard.
Yeah, you gotta walk around for sure. You can't do it. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Nah, you lying.
Ain't no question.
You lying.
200 bands.
200 bands
What
a
about
year.
you, Coach?
Coach doing it. Coach don't work.
Yeah.
You crazy. Coach doing
200
it.
bands.
Yeah, you gotta work. You
on it.
gotta work more.
Coach is getting the biggest tail. I don't care. What did it? I didn't think about it.
Listen,
Yeah.
Coach ain't trying to do
Great
that.
Dane, whatever you. He gonna pick one out. Which one you got?
Man, I'm gonna be so
Let me give
confident
me that
in
one.
tail.
Damn right.
Over with. Yeah.
I'm be chilling. What is it? What you know about it? I'm sitting at home chilling.
Your tail, get the wagging. And that's funny. I'm definitely doing it for sure.
Y'all let us know, man. If
Yeah.
y'all gonna take that 200 bands for
Mhm.
that dog tail.
Woo, shit.
And make sure you tweet us with those answers
Mm-hmm.
at Full Sport Press, or go
Mhm.
to the IG, the YouTube, or the Facebook page. Let us know what you think about the show.
Mm-hmm.
Rate, like,
Mhm.
subscribe,
Most definitely.
follow,
Mhm.
give thumbs up,
Get them thumbs up.
give 5 stars.
It's left thumb.
Let us know what you think about the show.
Left thumb.
But most importantly, don't forget to tell a friend,
To tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
to tell her friend,
To tell the dog tails.
tell the dog lovers.
All the dog lovers. There's some good people out here in the world that's dog lovers. Boy, you're a fool, Coach.
And coming up on the show today, we'll discuss the hottest sports news of the past week, and we'll break down the legacies of the players involved in the 2017 NBA Finals.
Tear it up. Yeah.
But before we get to that, Weege, you got a poll question for the people.
Yes, sir. This week's poll question is: which team will have the best chance at beating the 2016-17 Golden State Warriors in a 7-game series? Chicago Bulls 95-96, Los Angeles Lakers 2000-2001, Detroit Pistons 03 and 04, and Miami Heat 2012-13.
All right, so Golden State wins out. They'll be 16-1. If huge if. The Bulls were 15-3 in the playoffs. The Lakers were 15-1, of course. Pistons were 16-7, I think, and the Heat were 16-7 as well. Spurs took them 4-3 for the championship, and the Pistons won 4-1 against the Lakers. I did not know that. It's 4-1.
That's bad. That's bad.
It's 4-1.
That's bad.
So, but Carmelo GP was older.
Yeah.
But still.
Right. For one?
For one.
No.
I think the Lakers will beat that team.
I don't know.
Shaq.
Yeah, I think the Lakers have the best chance in my eyes, mainly due to the fact
They don't have a big man.
they don't have a big man. He would murder Zaza. He would average 50.
What are you going to do on the other end?
And yeah, but if they take out, that's when they take out Zaza and they put KD at the 5,
Right.
like how they do now.
Right.
Barbecue chicken.
They're gonna let him get there. They're gonna file him.
Yeah.
And they're gonna come back down. And then they're gonna be ahead so much it ain't gonna matter.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna give up a wide open shot every possession.
Kobe's gonna be on KD.
They're gonna give up a wide open shot every possession. Because Shaq is not coming out of the paint. And if he does, they're gonna go by and get a layup every time.
So even so, that's why I think if you're referring to that team, then the 95-96 team will be even better, mainly due to the fact that you can put Robin at the 5 to check KD and check Ball. Kukoc at the 4, Pippen at the 3, Jordan, Ron Harper.
Like untouchable.
95-96 Bulls. Oh, it's not even close.
Crazy.
It's not even close.
That team could
That would be my pick.
With these rules, Jordan would average
Close
45.
one. To me, that'd be the closest thing.
95-96 Bulls. And it's going 7, though. It's going 7. Telling you.
That team didn't see no talent.
Nah, the
like
Bulls
this.
might beat them 4-2.
I don't see that.
Nah.
The Bulls might beat them
The Bulls
4-2.
didn't see no talent like this.
Nobody's seen no talent like
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
but this is what I'm trying to tell you. With the game evolving the way it is now, and if you
You
let
can't
them
change
boys
it.
evolve, man,
Yeah.
Jordan would have
That's why I
40.
think
Now,
the
it's the
best
other
shoot-
side of that though.
Mm.
Because we've heard Jordan say this out of his own mouth.
Mm.
The reason Jordan was so good defensively was because he would put his hands on the hip and force people to go where he wanted to go.
Yeah, he was forced.
So he wouldn't be able to check nobody
Couldn't do
like
that. Couldn't do that. Can't do that. So I'm telling you, man. But people talk about that 03-04 Detroit team.
Mhm.
I just don't think the bench will hurt them because when
Yeah.
they're bringing in, like you said, Coach.
Done.
Yeah, they taking out two, keeping two in.
Mhm.
They have to bring in Lindsey Hunter. They have to bring in Delfino,
Done.
McDyess, and you cooked.
Done.
You cooked on that end
Done.
for sure.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy for that team against them Bulls. For the Bulls.
Go. Well,
Y'all let us know that
For
poll
sure.
question, man. Who y'all think will win that game? Which team will give them the biggest fight?
for sure.
We already started this first half.
Let's do it.
All right.
The first half is underway.
First, that hottest sports news of the past week. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
And I'm Coach Law.
I'm Weezy.
In the first half, we go through the hottest sports news of the past week. First thing we'll talk about is the NHL Stanley Cup. Now, Preds,
Shout out
laid
to
an
the
egg.
Goose egg.
Now, as
Literally.
we record this show, they're about to
Chip off. Well,
is it
face off.
Face off.
About to face off.
About to face off.
If you drop the puck.
Drop
Right.
the puck for sure. Now Showtime's all access for the quest for the Stanley Cup. Have you been watching it?
Mm-mm.
A lot of stuff about Nashville and
Really?
it's on Showtime. Man. You gotta watch it.
Check it out.
For the clip, which they're not going to release, they showed the actual interaction between PK Subban and Sidney Crosby.
Mhm.
So here's the transcript. Subban walked up and said, "Hey, F you." Crosby said, "Hey, get the F out of here." Subban said, "Hey, F you."
Mm.
Crosby said, "Hey, F you,
Mhm.
you effing idiot."
Mm.
And that's when it transpired after that. So,
Mm.
That's on the ice.
yeah, it was on the ice. So the thing is, people were worried about, man, why did Sidney Crosby do that?
Mhm.
Subban actually was the initiator
Right.
of the actual problem there. Fair foul for Sidney Crosby to bang his head against the ice like that.
All fair and love and war, baby.
Yeah.
We're going at it out here,
I know
man.
he said that. If he said that,
We're going at it out on the ice. man.
Right.
hard up.
Yeah,
And the re-
no,
and
for sure.
What makes it even worse, though, he got away with it. The rest didn't see none of it.
Definitely see anything.
He got away with all of it.
Yeah. Now, Nashville had a hard time containing Sidney Crosby. He's been killing.
Cooking.
He ain't been killing.
No, yeah, you crazy. His last two games have been monstrous. You crazy.
Mhm.
Had 7 points in the first 5 games of the series, dude. Come on, man.
It's a lot.
Come on, man. Come on,
But he
man.
scored 2 last game.
Man, do you act like that?
Assists in hockey is just as big.
Come on,
That's how you
man.
get the points. Assists plus the goals.
There's nobody stopping him. And I think they cut the lights off.
You think it's
in
over at home?
Nashville.
They can't beat us at home.
They're cutting the lights out tonight.
You know what
I
I'm
hate to see that.
Real soon.
See, it's going to be somber. But
Gosh.
yeah,
Gonna be
they
real
got to
soon.
contain him. They can't contain him, man.
Hey, we're gonna
They
see.
got, yeah, no, for sure.
The
You got a dog in this fight, Weezy? You say it's going 7?
I think it's going 7.
You think guys think it's going
It's
7?
the whole team.
Okay,
I
cool.
think it's going 7.
Speaking of Monday,
Mm-hmm.
the Golden State Warriors game 5 tips off, pause, against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, who do you have winning this game, Coach?
The Warriors.
What about you, Weezy?
Cavaliers.
Have the Warriors, like I said, winning in 5. Like I said in the beginning now, the officiating will never be as bad as it was in that game 4. It was disgusting.
The Cavs will never shoot like they did
No.
again in game 4.
Dude, the officiating was so bad. They shot 22 free throws in the first 12 minutes, Coach.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Now, you can't say that's the reason that they lost,
It's not.
but to get started like that, it's hard to bounce back after that, man.
And then at the end of the day, man, it's about the money.
Yeah.
The Warriors would have lost out on $22 million
22,
if they wouldn't have gone back for game 5.
for sure.
I say we watching WWE.
We basically are.
Yeah.
I mean, if you see somebody
At
shooting
some
22
point,
free
yeah.
throws in 12 minutes, and it's,
So I'm done.
come
with
on,
it.
man.
I'm waiting on Stone Cold to come out there.
Yeah,
Now, it looked even worse because the Cavs happened to have the best shooting game of the playoffs
Oh,
in the same game.
dude, come on. 49 points in the first quarter?
They scored 137.
35?
Guys, they
37?
can't,
It was
they
137.
can't control that.
That's why I say it. That's why it looked worse because the Cavs just happened to shoot the best
Dude.
ball they have all series. They set a record for threes made.
24.
They
I mean,
set a record
24
for
threes.
points and a half.
Yeah, 86.
Now y'all know in game
86 points in the first half.
Y'all know in game 3 they set a record too, right? With 3 points.
They do that. That's not
That's
the norm for a
I'm just saying they set a record, so and we broke the record. So
that's my point. Y'all will never shoot like that again.
Never.
but you also said that we wouldn't play like LeBron and Kyrie won't play as good as they did.
No, this is what like
And
is
they
saying.
did, but they won't shoot like that again.
Coach is saying they haven't shown that they can actually stop the Warriors. They haven't shown that. They just outscored them.
Because Steph was off and KD was off.
Dude, they went from 113 to
He
132.
went 9 for 22.
That wasn't efficient as KD actually plays. Steph didn't even, Steph, he was 4 of 13, 38 minutes. That won't happen again. He's only scored fewer than 21 points in the last 15 playoff games. Man.
That's cool, man. He didn't get swept.
Yeah, no, he didn't get swept. That's what you didn't want, for sure. So, we made a bet. Shout out to Jeff. Shout out to E as our witnesses. Shout out to Parham said.
Right.
The bet was, now Weezy, you owe me 10 bets, which equals up to $150. So he made a bet, and he sneaked us.
He knew.
Coach Locke, he owes you 5.
Right.
So he owes you a solid $75. So he said, hey, win this game, and it doesn't go back to Cleveland, you get your money back.
Right.
And then if you win, clean slate. Now that was robbery. It's highway robbery.
Because you in a win-win.
You're in a win-win. You're in a win-win. So
I know. When we back,
so the thing is, if you lose,
so we're changing a bit.
no, it's just a revision. If you lose, my bet to go down to, let's see how many I'll take off 5. Coach Locke to Coach Locke to go down to 2.5.
I can say 2.
2.
2.5. I say 2.
That's even. Come on, that's just only right. But if you win, that's if you win.
That's if you win.
What if I lose? What?
You got to give me my $150 cash in all ones, straight cash, homie. Coach Locke, you want yours in ones?
No, I don't need ones.
I need ones.
Hold on,
so it's staying the same.
It's staying the same.
The only thing you get is that instead of slate being clean.
Before I start stuttering, So, if I lose, I just go even. I mean, I just owe half of what I owe.
No, if you lose, you still give us the money.
I still give y'all.
just like if you lost first. Yeah.
Okay, I still give y'all the money.
But if I win, it cuts it down to half.
Hey.
Because if it stays like it is,
what am I winning then?
Dude, you owe me 10. You owe me 10 meals right now.
Right.
You owe Coach Locke 5.
I wanna go double or nothing.
All right, let's go. So if I win, you owe me $150. If he win, you owe him $300.
That's double or nothing.
That's double or nothing. You don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
Double or nothing.
You don't want to do that.
You don't. I mean, you might. I don't know.
I mean,
you want to take that risk,
yeah.
But I'm trying to help you out.
But
let me think about
no, ain't no think about it. Let's do it right now.
Nah, I got to end the show. I'll think about it.
To the end of the show.
For sure.
What's that?
Yeah.
Now, we're going to talk about Derek Fisher, which we touched on a little bit on the show last week when he got the DUI when he was driving to California. Now, like we said, he was driving on US 101 Sherman Oaks area of Los Angeles when his 2015 Cadillac veered onto the right shoulder while approaching interchange. He hit the shoulder concrete curb, guardrail, and overturned and came to rest on the roof of the Cadillac, blocking 2 lanes on the freeway. Now, what makes this interesting is that the Cadillac was not his. The Cadillac was registered to Matt Barnes, who now plays for the Golden State Warriors, who was the ex-husband of Fisher's now girlfriend, Lori Gavon, and it was in his name. Now, this Escalade was given to Gavon to drive their 2 children around.
For sure.
Now, while Derek Fisher's driving this vehicle at the time, I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, he has not been associated with NBA since being fired as head coach of New York Knicks in February 2016. Fair or foul for Derek Fisher to be driving the 2015 Cadillac that's registered to Matt Barnes?
It's right in the middle. D. Fish got to figure out what the hell he got going on. He's living in a reality TV show. There's some things that seems like it would be on Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, yeah.
Los Angeles.
Yes.
You know, it's just.
And I hate them shows.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. Now, the cool thing about Matty B gets insurance money.
Right.
Because on behalf, it was in his name, so he gets the insurance money. But I fully support Matt Barnes risking it all and go whooping his ass. I fully support it. And you guys know. For what? It's just disrespectful, man.
Okay, so let me ask you this, though. This you have to look at the other side of the coin.
No,
Other side of the
let's
coin.
say so. Go ahead.
Derek Fisher is messing with
Glory.
LeBron,
Yeah,
right?
they're a couple.
They
That's
gave
together.
the car. He gave the car to her.
Right.
Right. It's not up to Derek Fisher to say, wait a minute, before I get behind the steering wheel,
Whose car?
is that Matt Barnes' car?
Right, that's true.
He's just assuming it's her car.
That's true.
So you can't be mad at Derek Fisher. What you
That's
can be mad at is that he was driving drunk, he wrecked it.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm sure he didn't get in the car and be like, hey, this Matt Barnes' car, I'm driving it. He ain't do that.
That is, shout out to Rock City. Don't it seem like he'd do something like that?
They made it.
might.
If you met Barnes, of course you thinking like that.
Can't you see him looking in the glove compartment and see this car is registered to? Can't you see D Fish doing that? Look at D Fish. Look at D Fish in the
I can't
face.
see nobody doing that.
Mm-mm.
He goes in the car. Oh, that's his car. Let me drive this shit.
Not to the fact that he'll wreck it, but I'm saying.
But he taking pride in saying, I'm driving your car.
Were they on the road trip or something?
I don't know.
He was drunk.
He was
He was
drunk.
drunk.
She was in the car with him.
Yeah.
She was in the car.
That's what she was wrong. If he drunk,
Come on, man.
let me drive.
I never understand that, to be honest. People that are famous that have a lot of money, I never understood why they get DUIs.
Never understood.
All the money you got,
Never understood.
call anything.
If you play a professional sport, there's a driving service that will come get you wherever you're at.
Wherever you are.
Yeah, for sure. You should never,
Trying
ever.
to stunt though.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Trying to get low.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
nah, for sure.
He's
But
trying to be low.
come on, man. Come on.
It's over being low for Derek Fisher.
Yeah,
he
done
could.
deal.
He low.
Done deal.
Let's move on to Forbes. Now, Forbes' annual look at the world's highest paid athletes was either Tiger Woods or Floyd Mayweather for 15 straight years. Now, Tiger Woods ranked 17th this year, while Mayweather did not make the cut with no fights over the past 12 months. The 100 highest paid athletes earned a collective $3.1 billion over the past 12 months, slightly down from $3.15 billion in the previous year. Now, global soccer icon Cristiano Ronaldo scored the top spot for the second straight year. Ronaldo banked $93 million in salary from Real Madrid. Basketball was the most well-represented sport on the list, taking in 32 of the 100 spots, with LeBron James earning $31.2 million in salary and $55 million in endorsements. Andrew Luck's the highest-ranked football player, tied with Rory McIlroy for earning 50. So, you got a
He's looking at $50 million this year?
yeah, for sure.
How?
32
Oh.
with his signing bonus, and his regular like stuff that he is 32 for his signing bonus. That's it. Now Serena Williams was the only woman to make the ranking, placing her 51st after making $27 million. Bringing out the top 10, Lionel Messi, Roger Federer, Kevin Durant makes 60. Didn't know that. Rory McIlroy, right at 50, like I said earlier. Steph Curry, James Harden with both 47 and 46, respectively. And last but not least, in number 10, Lewis Hamilton. Who do you say coming out of this top 10 for 2018 or 17?
Then they won't be in there.
They won't be in there. Yeah.
Serena.
Well, she was in the top 50.
Oh, okay.
So out of this top 10, Ronaldo, James, I think all these
They'll
10 will
still
be.
be in there.
Andrew Luck won't be in there. He won't be because he gets the signing bonuses. That was the only reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
so
won't get that next
he'll
year.
get out. Yeah,
I'm
and then you
James
get
Harden.
James Harden get the same
Same
thing.
money.
He get the same amount of money. He'll be in there.
And he'll still get it.
Steph Curry will be higher because he's going to
Money's
get
gonna go
35
up.
million,
Right.
and then on top of his regular endorsement.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy money in sports, man.
Giving it out.
Kids work on that left hand layup. Man, I'm telling you.
Work on your putter.
Oh my God, what that putt game looking like, Coach?
I'm alright.
Yeah,
I'm alright. Gotta get better though. I'm gonna get out there.
you ain't different
Gotta be better.
already.
Now, speaking of working on the game,
Mm.
Sharice Wright, who was a Buffalo Bills cornerback, took a 8-hour Uber from Chicago to Buffalo, New York. Now, why did he do that, you ask? He did that to make it on time to a volunteer team practice. Now, in case you didn't catch that, I said voluntary, which
Mhm.
means it's not required for him to be there. Now, the trip cost him $632.08 according to receipts, and then he gave the driver a $300 tip. Now, when he got in the car, they said he told the driver that he wanted to go to Buffalo. So the driver automatically assumed, okay, he wants to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, so I got you. No. He meant Buffalo, New York.
Mm.
So he did, took him to Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
He said he was on the phone. He promised he'd get him where he needed to be. So he drove him 8 hours to Buffalo, New York.
That's
Now,
crazy.
on the ride, they just, they talked about life things, and because they got a lot of time to talk. 8 hours. Now,
That's crazy.
Wright played the previous 2 seasons with the Baltimore Ravens before being cut in March. So I guess he wanted to make a good
Got to
impression
make a team.
with Buffalo.
Yeah.
So he had to get there.
He went
So
to
he took
USC.
that 8-hour drive.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Now, $900. Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's a catch flight.
Yeah, nah.
Catch flight.
Now, after hearing about the driver's
Yeah,
effort,
get your ass on the plane, man. I'm just not thinking about that.
that's great. Blue Rock Energy, a sponsor of the Bills, decided to match Wright's fair for his hard work. So they gave the dude the actual money 2 times. Hard work, man.
I think the Uber driver
Yeah.
paid him twice.
Yep.
Well, he came up.
Yeah, no,
Put
for
out
sure.
loud in his car, but he came up.
Dude's in school, so he's probably need that extra bread. But
Mhm.
how mad would you be if you're an Uber driver and
I'm mad
somebody
as hell.
gets in the car and says, I need to go to shit.
That's a full 8-hour shift.
No,
16
for
of it.
sure.
You got to get back.
Yeah.
You have
gotta
to get back. I'm canceling. I'm not
Yeah,
doing
You
it.
gotta get back.
I'm not doing
In
it.
a heartbeat, coach.
I'm canceling. I'm like, nah, boss. I can't do
I'm
that
sorry,
one.
you caught the wrong person.
I can't do that one. Cause most things like most people they think I'm gonna Uber for about 3-4 hours and I'm gonna be done.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's Ubering for 8 hours one way.
Man,
Then he gotta get back.
Got to get back.
Nah,
I'll be
fuck
mad.
off, bro. I'm sorry. You gotta call another Uber.
I'm gonna take you somebody else. I'm gonna take you.
You know what? This
Yeah.
drive, this drive is on
Come
the
on.
house too. Don't worry
And
about
you
it.
gotta let me know too, Sharice. Come on, Sharice. Like Buffalo, man, we in Chicago. Come on, man.
Ain't no way.
Let's move on to 3-on-3 basketball. The IOC announced a number of new events that will be included in the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo. So the most notable of the most craziest things that they're adding in for basketball fans is 3-on-3 basketball. So the 3-on-3 games will follow FIBA rules. The game will end after a 10-minute period on which team reaches 21. Every shot made inside the 3-point count as 1, shots behind the arc or 2. Just regular pickup basketball, basically. After changing possession on a missed shot or a turnover, the ball must be taken back beyond the 3-point arc. The same rules applies after a basket made. Team consists of 4 players, 3 starters and a substitute, and there are no coaches. And let's see, and the ball is slightly smaller than used in the NBA. This is a good thing for the NBA, WNBA, or just basketball, period.
I mean, it gives us more people to watch and
Mhm.
gives the people that don't make the Olympic team, they're gonna probably be the ones that play this 3-on-3 team.
Really?
I don't think they're gonna allow or they're gonna want to play the Olympic game and then have to turn right around and go play the 3-on-3 game.
Yeah, that's true.
Right,
Yeah,
so I'm saying-
it's gonna be 2 totally different
It's-
players.
Yeah, it's gonna be the players that don't make the Olympic team.
Just one team.
You
They're
think so?
probably
Playing that though?
I mean,
It's just one team per country.
Yeah, for sure.
so that's what I'm saying. So
Wait a minute.
I don't think it'll be any NBA players, y'all.
who gonna play?
I think it'll be college players. I think it'll be college players, man. I don't see NBA players doing that.
They, not the ones that's on the team. They not.
No, just not the ones that don't make it either. Like you see John Wall. Who else didn't make it last year? It was kind of tight. Damian Lillard playing to get like nah. That's not gonna happen. We're gonna win. USA's gonna win.
Yeah, we gonna win for sure.
Because all the other countries are taking their best 12 to 15 players
To the Olympics.
to the Olympics games. Yeah, for sure. So man, I just don't see that. I don't know, man. I don't think it'll be a good brand of basketball to watch. It be fast paced, things of that nature. But to see John Wall playing, they haven't said it yet.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I just don't see it being
Like
something.
hoop it up.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. I was a beast and hoop it up too. Shoot.
Yeah,
I was a walking bucket and hoop it up. Yeah, it was. Yeah. But I just think that it's just gonna be a brand of basketball. I think it'll stay 2 Olympics max.
I don't even think it'll stay that much.
Yeah, no,
I
for sure.
don't. I think it'll be one and done.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of players and top players,
Mm-hmm.
the NFL is working on releasing their NFL Network's top 100 as they do every year. Now, most recently, a few players have been upset and have not agreed with this list at all.
Mm-hmm.
One in particular has been J.J. Watt of the Houston Texans. Now, he was ranked to be the 35th best player on the top 100 list, and he said this is bull because it is supposed to take into account last season's performance, where J.J. Watt only played 3 games. Now, he's not saying he doesn't appreciate them putting him at 35, even though he only played 3 games, but he's being real and keep real saying, how can I be the 35th best player and I only played 3 games based on last year's performance? You have some other people that you said are mad about this list. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, Cam Newton said he was a little tight about it, mainly due to the fact that he was the number 1 player on the list last year, and he goes down to 44. And you look at a kid like Tyreek Hill, who makes the top 100 at number 36. Like, come on, man. He wasn't even the best rookie in the NFL last year. You had Bosa, Elliott, Ramsey, Conklin, Deion Jones, all had quote unquote better years than Tyreek Hill and Bosa at 100. Yeah, Joey Bosa won defensive rookie of the year. Hello.
Now Cam in defense of that, he didn't have a great year. He didn't have the same kind of year.
But it's not a situation for him to fall off from number 1 to 44.
So what would you say he would be?
I would say Cam's still in the NFL a top 20 player.
Top 20?
Yeah.
There's based off performance of last year, I would say that.
I mean, his numbers wasn't that bad, y'all.
They not, but I guarantee that 20 more people had better numbers than he did.
It wasn't. I mean, I'm talking about quarterbacks.
But
there shouldn't be.
They're not doing it on.
I know that's what I'm saying, but there's quarterbacks in front of him that did not have a better year.
Okay, now that may be true.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't think he's. I'm saying, what do you think he should be on this 100 list?
Not 44.
What do you think he should be?
I say 18.
No, I know what.
Yeah,
and then
not based off last year's.
This is the players voting too.
This is the players voting for sure.
Because you got to go with people like Matt Ryan.
Yeah, you had Matt Ryan had a better year than him.
We know
Aaron Rodgers.
So I mean, it's too many people. You got your Julios, you got your Tom Brady.
Yeah, and I get that, but Tyreek Hill didn't have a better year than him at 36.
Now I give you that. I think he's around.
I don't know. Tyreek Hill had a pretty good year.
Not better than what Cam did. And
he only had 19 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying at 19 touchdowns
with 14 interceptions.
But you look at Cam Newton and you game plan for Cam Newton. You're not game planning for Tyreek Hill.
That's all well and true, but his numbers still weren't good.
Yeah, his numbers weren't, but they were just as equally. I bet there's quarterbacks in front of him that had similar numbers. Mm-hmm. People just don't like Cam Newton.
Now that may be the case. I don't think he should be 20s. All I'm saying. I think that's too high, based off his performance of this past year.
And his numbers weren't that bad. He just did not have his defense didn't step up this year like how they did the last couple of years.
But even when they did, he still had more than 19 touchdowns, and he didn't throw 14 interceptions.
Yeah, and I get that, right? But it wasn't to the point. He still had 600 rushing yards.
Okay.
Come on, man.
I just don't think he's
not
20.
So okay, is Cam Newton? You starting Tina Moore? Is it 5 quarterbacks you picking in front of him?
That has nothing to do with top 100 players.
And I get that, right?
Off flash performance, I could say give me 5 wideouts.
No, I'm talking about quarterbacks.
But that doesn't have to do with the top 100.
So what we have to do, we have to look at the list, and kind of see if there's quarterback. And that's all I'm saying. I know that there's quarterbacks in front of him that should not be in front of him.
I'm
going to see 3 quarterbacks that should be in front of him.
I'm going to say players.
Brady, Aaron Rodgers,
Matt Ryan had a better year than he last year.
Yeah, Matt Ryan. That's it.
Tyrod Taylor had a better year than him last year.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, whatchamacallit?
He didn't throw that. No.
How many touchdowns? Dak throw.
Dak.
You gotta do it off 1 year, bro. You can't. This ain't a lifetime achievement list. This is last year. It didn't say what quarterback are you taking next year. It's saying what quarterback had the better performance last year.
Yeah, in 2016.
So and Dak had a better year. That's all they do. It's based off this 1 year. We're not talking about.
Did Dak start game 1?
Yeah, because Romo got hurt.
Game yeah.
We're not talking about 2015 season.
But all I'm saying is, I just know that you're not they didn't start game planning for Dak until week 10.
I'm not asking
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Oh, my
2016, which is last year's season, right?
For sure.
Who had a better year, Dak or Cam?
As far as a team?
No. Who had a better year? Numbers.
I think Cam had a better year.
Ain't no way.
I'm just saying.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
You looked it up right. You gonna tell me Dak didn't throw no touchdowns to Cam Newton?
Nah.
Ain't no way.
It's about the same. They didn't throw the ball like that.
I think Dak about 12, 13 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I mean, how many interceptions he had?
He had less interceptions for sure. He didn't have as many rushing yards as Cam. Rushing touchdowns.
So I bet you think his quarterback rate was better than Cam's?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he threw the ball less.
That's a better year though.
You know what that is. That's shooting percentages, right? If you shoot the ball 20 times and I'm shooting the ball 40 times, your shooting percentage is gonna be you're higher than mine because you took less shots. Come on, coach, you know that.
I'm just saying based off last year.
Better year than Cam.
Come on, man. Come on.
I bet he had a better year.
Russell Wilson had a better year.
Just this year.
Can we move on?
Just this year. That's all I'm saying.
You ready to move on?
Yeah.
So, A-Rod, a woman from Alex Rodriguez's past, is reportedly attempting to extort him for $600,000. Rodriguez broke up with a fitness model, Lauren Hunter, in 2014 after a non-serious relationship, but she is now reportedly threatened to show private messages to multiple media outlets. The report says that on May 10th, Rodriguez texted Hunter that he missed her, and then a day later he sent a text requesting Hunter to send him video committing a lewd act. I don't know what that means. But everybody look. But anyway, Hunter said that Rodriguez offered her $20,000 to have a threesome with him and another woman. Now, the ex-girlfriend from hell has allegedly attempted to extort money from Rodriguez in the past, but received nothing. The price reportedly only went up after he started his new romance with J-Lo. Fair foul for Miss Lauren Hunter to try to extort my main man A-Rod.
It's foul.
$600.
Extortion
Extortion in any period is a sucker
It's
move.
illegal, ain't it? It's
Yes, it's illegal. It's a sucker move. It looks like you're an opportunist.
Yeah, she knows what she's getting into.
You know, yeah, my man tried to offer that 20 bands for a good time. She might need them 20. That'll get her vitamin, flat tummy tea situation popping.
20 bands.
20 bands for a threesome.
By the way, Dak threw 23 touchdowns on 4 interceptions.
Yeah. So shout out to that. He didn't have me rushing y'all.
Oh my God!
I got a computer in front of me.
I got it right here.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
But yeah.
What's that rushing yard?
Now we'll get there.
And I got it right here.
Yeah, but we talking about A-Rod. So
We all?
Yeah, everybody, that was fine. I'll move on. What's Dak's
no, what I'm saying is, what's the lewd act that he wanted to send her in the video?
Ain't no telling, man.
Yeah, speak on it.
I don't know. I don't tell her. A-Rod, man. A-Rod out here living, man.
Yeah, no, for sure.
A-Rod been out here
You know
living,
what he wanted to do?
What do you want to do?
He didn't want to take her to church. For a shower.
Go ahead, man.
He didn't want to take her to the ball game.
So Hugh Jackson,
Yeah.
head coach for the Cleveland Browns, became the first coaching client of the Rock Nation Management, which has been open for 4 years. Now he did that where his agent signed a year ago, so he decided to join Rock Nation Management himself. Now the firm is home to some big names that you might know, like Kevin Durant, Leonard Fournette, Dez Bryant, CeCe Bathier, Yoenis Cespedes, Robinson Cano. Now Jackson is in his second year of a 4-year deal that includes options for the 5th year to coach the Cleveland Browns. Good move or bad move for Hugh Jackson to sign with Rock Nation Management?
Oh, it's a good move.
It's a good move.
Yeah, his money involved in business. Coaching has risen. It's a fight to get those top players in your agency. Now it's coaches. So
Anything you do first, positively.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good move.
Right.
What I didn't like is just that they're saying, first, there's only 8 minority coaches in the NFL. And they're saying Rock Nation was the first to, to get a coach and that nature. But, I mean, it's one of those things, man. It's just,
It's a good move.
It's a good
company over there.
Shout out to
Yeah, no, for sure. Great company. I just think that, I hope that with Kevin Durant, Dez Bryant, and Leonard Fournette, who recently signed, you say to them, how can they help Hugh Jackson get to a point where they are in some of the older people's careers? So, yeah, no, for sure. And they'll help out. Rock Nation Management is helping Jim Jones, Fat Joe, and some of the people that they have on their management.
What does Jim Jones do? Rock Nation.
He's managed by them, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, his agent signed with him a year ago. Hugh Jackson's agent. So he probably was like, I like it over there.
Yeah.
It's good. It'll be a good place for you.
Yeah, no, for sure. Last but not least, Paul George. Man. 3 years ago, rumors were swirling about Paul George getting a stripper, Daniela Rogic, pregnant and then attempted to pay her $1 million to not have the baby. Now, Rogic declined and gave birth to a baby girl named Olivia, who looked just alike. Rogic then filed a paternity suit, but George shot back right at her with his own suit seeking full custody of Olivia. After a long custody battle, the two made peace in New York, stating they would both be participating in the lives of the daughter. Now, 3 years later, Paul George is reportedly having another child with the same woman.
Damn fool.
Now listen,
Can't stay away.
get in there.
You couldn't get out.
You couldn't get out of there. I'm telling you, she's an alleged ex-stripper. So it's one of those things where, Paul went into the cookie jar twice. You go
Got
to
caught
yeah,
twice.
for sure.
Got caught with his hand in there twice.
That's one of those things there for maybe a birthday. You have a little fun after the cake get cut, and sparked up some old fun. But why would you have a second child with a woman you tried to pay off the first time?
I don't know what's wrong.
I don't
with
get
PG,
that, man.
It's gonna hurt PG too.
PG, man.
It's gonna hurt
PG,
PG.
you got a free agency coming up here.
See what I'm saying?
He might get traded.
She hit the jackpot.
Man, he's gonna at least get 170. That's on a weak year. He could sign a 1 year like KD did, get make a first team, and then get a supermax the next year. So
She hit the jackpot
Twice.
twice, back to back.
Back to back. But yeah, shout out to her, man. That's who wins.
Come on, PG. Man.
You know, who's to say, man? He might really like this lady
Maybe
after
he
they got a
does
little
now,
cool,
man.
man.
Maybe he does.
Shout out to
I
him.
hope so.
Yeah.
I hope
I
so.
hope he like her. I hope he love her.
I hope he does.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Could you marry an ex-stripper?
No.
Could you marry an ex-stripper?
Ain't nothing wrong with the strippers. I don't
Yeah.
want nobody sitting around. I
Yeah.
just
Shout out to the strippers.
I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
That's just
Could
me.
you marry a stripper?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. I could not marry a stripper. I just don't, it's one of those things where it's,
Yeah.
everybody has seen
Right.
my woman
Exactly.
in, an intimate session.
Exactly.
And I don't really like that.
And I can't do it.
Now what?
I can't get that.
Let's go. Yeah, we're ready to start with halftime.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, praise.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. Where are they now? Now, have you ever wondered what happened to your favorite athlete from your childhood, Weezy?
We have to.
You got one job, man.
We have to.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. Today's Where Are They Now is Kerry Kittles. Now, Kerry Kittles left Villanova as the all-time leading scorer in school history and 15 other all-time career records, and is a member of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. Now, Kittles was selected by the New Jersey Nets with the 8th pick in the 1996 draft, which included Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, Ray Allen, Marcus Camby. Kittles was voted to the All-NBA rookie team in 1997. Kittles set out the entire 5th season in 2000-2001 due to rehab from an off-season surgery in his right knee and was never the same after that. Kittles helped Jason Kidd and New Jersey Nets making a finals appearance for 2 years in 2000 and 1999, and after 7 seasons, the Nets. And Kittles was traded to the Clippers. After retiring from the NBA in 2005 with 7,000 career points, he consulted a little bit with the Nets, earned an MBA from Villanova, and spent some time working in finance. In 2011, Kittles co-founded IQ Sports Solutions, which provided in-depth sports analytics. Still, the lure coaching drew him back into the game. Kittles, now 42 years old, married, and the father of 4 daughters and a son, didn't want to uproot his family, so he wanted to be closer to New Jersey. He went to Princeton, and he's the assistant coach in 2016, where he's getting paid right around $100,000. Now, the Tigers finished 2016-17 first in the Ivy League with a 23-7 record, and Kerry Kittles made $55 million playing in the NBA. Kerry Kittles.
55 million.
Kerry
55
Kittles
minutes.
got a Skittles endorsement.
Kerry
It'd have been Kerry
Kittles.
Skittles.
Ooh, I didn't even think
It
about
was
that.
cold.
Kerry Kittles had the coldest. I remember being in the 7th grade, playing with one sock up, one short sock, signature thing, man.
Started that.
Oh, man.
He made
Kerry Kittles.
55 million in his whole career.
Whole career in 8 years.
And Kevin Durant made 60 last year.
Yeah, that's true. He made 60 in 1 year. That's the way it was.
Shout out to Kerry Kittles.
Shout out to Kerry Kittles, man. Well, he'll get a head coaching job soon,
Yeah,
too.
come on, man.
Yeah, NBA player. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
If you want one,
Got a
you
fresh
go for
quality. Yeah, shout out to Kerry Kittles, man.
Shout out to
One
him.
sock up, one sock down.
Kerry Kittles.
You know about that, Will you?
Yeah.
He started that.
He started that for sure. I
Mhm.
played like that.
I ain't doing
One
it.
Nike and one short Nike. Man, you can tell me nothing. A bucket.
You ain't no walking.
I'm a walking bucket. Whenever you,
You're not a walking bucket.
dude, you're not,
That's not
you
story,
can't get a
man.
bucket.
Here we go. But y'all already
You can't
started
get a
halftime.
bucket. Yeah,
Yes,
let's
We're
go.
gonna get
Okay.
started at halftime. Man.
Can't stop you. Where the fuck we stop?
The second half is underway.
What you talking about?
I don't know, man. We're the second half.
Second half, man. NBA Finals of Legacies are on the line show. Now, has there ever been an NBA Finals with such wide variety of legacies at stake?
I'm Weezy.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, for sure. You was ready for that one, huh?
That's why I want to go ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm Coach Slot with
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I'm J.O.
You on social media?
Yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
got your social media, dog.
Y'all go ahead on.
Nah, what's your social media?
I'm
Just
at
start.
FSB Weezy on Twitter. No,
Nah.
Instagram.
Woo!
No.
Still around.
Underscore.
Shit.
Gosh, my goodness.
See? That's what he get. Yeah, for sure. Now, like I was saying before, I was really interrupted. In a perfect world, we'd appreciate the finals of just one 7-game series over the long course of a basketball history. In 2017, the NBA Finals will shape the way that most of the world sees one of the most important players in the world, which includes LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant. Some has risen to the level of legendary heroes, and others will go down as star-crossed scapegoats. There are employment implications and even financial sacrifices on the line. So we'll start off with the coaches. Ty Lue. If Ty Lue wins this, what does it say about his legacy as a whole?
It would put him in a good category for one. He would go back to back as a head coach. Even though he only coached half the year last year, but they did win it. And for him to coach this team that was down 3-0, if they come back and win this series, it will put him in a top-notch category simply because it'd be the first head coach to come back from 3-0. So it'll put him in a different category. Even though he's playing with LeBron James.
Yeah, for sure. He'd still say that.
But still, to come back, it will put him in another echelon, I think, because they are the first team to come back.
It'll make him Hall of Fame coach.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, it's only a couple of coaches that even have multiple championships as active. You got Pop, you got Spoelstra, and you have him.
That's it.
If he wins this alone, will make him a first ballot Hall of Fame coach. Nobody's ever done it.
I don't know about first ballot.
Nobody's ever came back from 3-0.
I got that.
Against the best team ever, so they say.
So you say.
I would have to see a list of coaches.
Ain't no they, so you say.
I would have to see a list of coaches that are not in the Hall of Fame yet.
There's no way that this win gets
Pop in.
Absolutely.
Pop's not in.
Pop
I mean, but
once
he's
he get done playing.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Pop's
I just don't think Ty Lue's done enough to make him a first
Not
ballot
first
Hall
ballot.
of
If he
Fame.
wins
This is
this-
only his second year coaching. You know that,
I'm
right?
telling you that. If he wins this and comes back from 3-0, he will be a first ballot Hall of Fame coach.
I don't think, man. Now, I think Spoelstra has coached enough to get, I think.
He coaches, it might be a Hall of Fame coach. He ain't no first ballot. I'm talking about first
Dude, he's
ballot.
done more than Ty Lue's done. He has multiple championships.
No,
He got this
you're missing
this
the
Heat
edge.
game.
You're missing the.
What the hell is the edge?
You're missing the point. The point is that he come back, the first coach ever to come back from 3 down.
And I get that. I don't think that's the only thing that could be a benchmark that gets you to the Hall of Fame.
That's what I'm saying. If he
Not
wins
first
that,
ballot.
I don't think that can. I don't think that can do it.
I don't think it'd be first ballot.
No.
It might get him a Hall of Fame, but I don't think it'll get him first ballot.
if he wins championship, it's gonna get him Hall of Fame anyway because he played. He coached LeBron James, the best player ever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying he's gonna be there. I think he'll be in another championship before the tenure of LeBron James is over with. But Ty Lue's not a first ballot Hall of Fame if he wins this championship. We have to continue to play or coach at this level, and maintaining it.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr, Mike Brown / Steve Kerr. If he wins this,
I think it kind of it puts him up there, but we were expecting this one.
Yeah, but at the same time, too, coach. The first year,
Back to back.
First off, he has a 72-10.
Yeah.
Under his as a player.
Right.
Now he got 73-9 as a coach.
Right.
He had the best career as far as anybody that wasn't a superstar as a coach.
Oh yeah.
He played, GM.
Right.
Now he's coaching. It's one of those things, man. But this was cemented. He's gonna have multiple championships. Played. This will be his third straight coaching.
Right.
It's one of those things with him.
People also say, well, he coached the best team ever.
I mean, they say the same thing about Phil Jackson, but nobody ever brings up the fact Phil Jackson has 11.
Phil Jackson coached the best team ever.
What the hell are you talking about? They coached.
They were 72-10.
It was 72-10.
Before his
This
worst
team was
thing.
72.
Before that, that's what we're saying. Before they did
So
that,
that's not the best team.
And then he
ever
also
anymore.
had the
at the time it was, and nobody says that.
Phil Jackson had 72-10, and he also coached the team that went 15-1 in the postseason. Two totally different teams.
And this team is 16-1.
So
that's better.
what we're saying is, take this season out. This season had
I'm not
happened
saying.
yet.
I mean, if we wouldn't.
Nobody says, well, he only got there because he coached the best team ever. Nobody says that.
No, they just say Phil
They just say
Jackson's a
he's-
Zen master. It will set you up as far as your life. Like Phil Jackson can make hella mistakes, which he's done
Clearly.
as GM for the Knicks. But his reputation is being a great coach, and that reputation has got him that GM job because of what he did as a coach. Yeah, so Kerr, I think Kerr only coaches another 3-4 years because it's back. But if you look at a person like Mike Brown who needed this to bounce back, look at the head assistant coaches that have been under the Warriors. Well, Steve Kerr's title. You got Alvin Gentry, and the first one that they won, he goes to coach in New Orleans. The second year they lose to LeBron James, and then Luke Walton goes and takes the head coaching job with LA.
Right.
Mike Brown's only setting himself up for another job. and their defense is better. Mike Brown's a defensive coach. It's just good for him, and I think he needs it because his resume is looking pretty sketchy.
Right.
It's a great career move, which he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He landed on his. He's still getting paid by the Cavs.
Exactly.
To beat them.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
You gotta beat him though.
Yeah, no, he does. He does. Yeah.
Gotta beat him.
Now,
Still
let's move on to Cleveland. Now, Cavs, they face a mountain of a hill to get to this championship for sure. Overcoming a 3-0 deficit.
Mm-hmm.
Can they do it?
I don't think they can.
We talked about this earlier. I don't think so either. But speaking of and let's just fast forward a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They lose. Cleveland as a whole.
Right.
How would this affect the team? You got an older team, LeBron's he'll be 33 in December, I think. You got Kyle Korver, who's 36. Richard Jefferson, who's the same age. Channing Frye, Darren Williams, 30. Old.
Right.
So you look at them and you say, okay, we lose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the first person to go?
Darren Williams.
Yeah, Williams.
Yeah, they're free agents. So they signed
talking about
deals.
from the start?
Yeah, from your starting five.
Kyrie,
You know, your Kyrie, JR.
Tristan.
Yeah.
I would say Tristan Thompson. Just on.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
you
on
look
fact,
at
He signed a 5.
he signed a 4-year 80
A couple years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
So he has 2 more years left. They already have over 126 million in guaranteed salary next season, well above the 101 that's allotted for each team. So they're playing in the luxury anyway. So they don't have any cap room unless they get rid of people, and the people they have to get rid of. JR. They would have to get rid of. They've been trying to get rid of Shump for 2 years. So this team has to get younger.
They have to.
At the wing position, and I think even though JR is my guy, he's on the chopping block. Shump's been on the chopping block, and I think the person that gets all the, not necessarily the credit, but who will get cut first, a person like Kevin Love, man.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna try to go get Melo.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
That's what you want too.
And if they and I
don't
get it.
think it works, but it's just
It'll work, but it's not enough to get past Golden State. And we'll talk about what they have to do.
Right.
I don't see that. You gotta explain it. You gotta show me how that's not enough.
Well, Kevin Love is a way better rebounder.
You're gonna lose more than you gain. I don't think you're gonna gain by getting
There's
better
another score. There's another score.
That's all you need to beat that team, guys.
So
you already
all
have
those rebounds and all those stuff. That all this other
Melo
stuff
will
that
never
Kevin
get
Love
21
doing.
rebounds like Kevin Love did.
He's
Never.
not doing that.
He never. It'll never happen. He and we'll talk about, Kevin Love in a few, but Melo is not sacrificing shots to play defense.
He's not doing that.
He's not doing that. He'll do it for a summer. He's not doing it in the NBA. Ain't no way. So what's at stake for Kyrie Irving?
Well, right now, the way he's playing, I mean,
the last 2 games.
You hear a lot of people saying that
The last 2
Kyrie
games.
He's the reason they're back in the series.
Absolutely. I completely agree.
He's playing outstanding on offense.
He couldn't in the first 2 games.
Let's not overlook that. LeBron's after triple double.
He is.
But we haven't got there yet.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
But it's all good.
But Kyrie, he's playing one of the best playing performances I've seen.
Come on, man. He's not playing one of the best play. You have to play a great playoff performance is playing every game. He had 2 terrible games. Terrible. You're just looking at the last 2 games. You're a prisoner of the moment, which a lot of people are.
Oh my gosh, man.
So what did he do in the first game?
What did he do in the first game?
He had a bad game.
What did he do in the second? He had a bad. You can't have bad games like that for you to say you see him in these last 2 games. Say that. But
y'all kill me when y'all say somebody can't have a bad game.
I never said that. For you to say,
as an athlete, that's not even possible.
I didn't say he's not having a bad game.
They said Kevin Love had a bad game. He took the shots. He just missed the shots. Kyrie just missed the shots.
Can we talk about what you said though?
You said this is one of the best playoff performances you've ever seen.
Absolutely. What I seen Friday night.
He had 2 bad games.
You don't watch a lot of basketball though.
That's not true.
He had 2 bad games.
For you to say that out of all these people
we've seen,
the LeBrons,
that's one of the best.
D-Waves.
I didn't say the best ever. I never said ever. I said that's one of the best performances I've seen.
Rank it. What would you say it is? Just give me a ballpark rank.
Top 5.
Oh shit.
You lost your damn mind.
Man, y'all need to put that for
Yeah,
real.
I'm
serious.
I can give you 3 Jordans just alone.
You can't.
And then you gotta put
It's the
Dwayne
same
Wade.
person.
No, how's it the same person?
You said 3 Jordans.
Yes.
I'm saying that's
He
He's
had
saying
three
he has
different
3 different
performances.
performances in 3 different finals.
Then give me
playoffs.
the Dwayne Wade finals. It's barbecue in his Kyrie final. He averaged
He did.
40.
Yeah, 40. He
That's
got
4 already.
MVP.
This series ain't over. What Kyrie averaging right now? 30 what? 38?
No.
He had 38 and 40. What?
What do you have in the first game?
Well, what? 16, 15?
So how's he
The series
averaging?
ain't over with that.
How's he
Say,
averaging
say
38?
that.
Series
Say
ain't
that.
over
Though.
with.
Say what you say.
Right.
This is what you say.
I meant to say, what did he have last game?
No, this is what you
Oh,
say.
okay.
We have not seen the best of Kyrie Irving yet, and we're going to see more in Game
I
5,
think we've seen the best.
6, and 7.
I think we're gonna continue to see the best.
But say that then.
But you don't like the guy.
No.
You said on Twitter the other day that he's a fraud. You and Scott.
he-
I mean, whatever. Yeah,
Sly,
whatever.
I mean, he's an imposter, right? You said and say to himself, all right, he's a great offensive player, but he dribbles the ball too much for me in my point guard position. He's a 2 guard
Well,
playing
your
the point guard position.
is extinct in the NBA.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Absolutely.
It's not true.
Yeah, that's why Kendall Marshall's not in the league.
No, but you have Alonzo Ball. Who Alonzo Ball's coming in.
We haven't seen him play yet.
I'm
You
just
can't
telling
bring him up.
I'm just telling
we
you.
haven't seen him
People,
play.
if there's basketball, Rondo still plays in the NBA. Does the same thing.
Oh, he's on his way.
That's what I'm trying
he's
to
on
tell
his
you.
way
It's
out of
play-
there.
You said there was no.
That-
It's extinct.
That type of point guard is extinct. And
You
I know.
saying- You saying it's not a lot of.
No, it's not a lot of them.
Yeah. That's true.
And I'm saying,
I never said it
in
was.
that part of the games, all the trainers and all the basketball rules, y'all hate to see that go, but the game is evolved.
Yeah.
True or not? Not true.
The game has evolved at the point guard position for sure.
And your boy did that. Stephen Curry made that happen.
I would say no. A person to evolve that position to make it the way it is. That's not a pass first. It's your Derrick Roses, your Russell Westbrook. Steph Curry made it a situation where he's a shooter. He's a shooter. He's the best shooter we've seen. It's not. He didn't. You know. He didn't. Come on.
Well, I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
I might. That's 50-50.
Yeah, these athletic point guards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
did that.
different.
They transitioned and made you John Walls. John Walls. Do you know John Walls a pass first point guard?
Yeah,
Do you
John
know
Wall
that?
had one of the best years I've seen play for him this year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying.
He turned it on this year.
And you looked at it, he had a healthy team. But we're talking about the NBA Finals. So let's move on to J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith finally, woke up. He had 12
Made some
points in
shots.
Game 4. Game 3, and then had 15
Right.
in Game 4. So you say to him at 31 years old,
Mhm.
what does he need to do to submit his legacy in the finals?
Keep making shots.
Just making shots
That's all
that he's
he-
supposed to
that's
make.
all he's does.
Just make the ones he's supposed to make.
And
And play some defense.
Play a little deep.
Struggling on the defensive end.
Right.
Stop
Play
making
better
dumb,
than 4.
stupid fouls.
Stupid
Dumb
fouls,
plays.
dumb plays.
Right.
His IQ's not there.
Basketball IQ's not that high.
It's not never
Great
his
player.
game.
One of my favorite basketball players. JR's he's on my list. It's my guy.
Mhm.
But to say that, they were thinking about benching him, and then, the next game he comes out and goes 4 for 8. This
Right.
game he has 15. The next one.
Mhm.
J.R. Smith has to play and get 15.
For them
Tristan
to
Thompson
win.
has to get 12 rebounds
For
for
them
them
to win.
to win.
Most definitely.
And if they, and of course, they did have 137 points, coach.
Yeah,
So
they scored a lot.
yeah, it's one of those things.
We haven't seen that before.
LeBron
Really?
James.
Oh,
Now,
listen.
somebody could argue, right? He has the most on the table of any player.
Either way,
Either way,
Because-
Cleveland or Golden State.
if they win this,
Yeah.
like you said, he would be the leader on the team that brought the first team back from the 3-0 deficit.
Right. Dead
He
ass.
beat this
Super
superstar,
team.
super Warriors team.
For sure.
So, it would put him on a high mountain.
LeBron James comes back, wins 3-1.
Mhm.
LeBron James should retire. He should go out. I promise you, because there's nothing else that he could do.
And I mean, he can
There
win the
is
other one.
but there's nothing else that he could do.
He averaged a triple-double.
He's averaging a triple double, down 3 shit.
Comes back
And
to
you
win.
come back to win that.
Right.
That is a Michael Jordan,
That's how you walk out.
Byron Russell.
But that's not
I
gonna
still
happen.
got a little bit of hair on my
Still not
head.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Even Jordan can walk
As
out this shit.
a media fan, all that. That's a great. I would think about retiring too if you told me that. If I had to do all that.
It's not gonna
But
happen though.
as a as a player,
You
as
beat-
an athlete, you're not.
As a
you're not
competitor,
thinking like
right?
that.
He's
Because
still
he
in
has
his
so
prime.
much-
He
yeah.
still think he has
You're
so
not even
much
thinking
left.
like that.
Dude, but this is the thing. This is a self-proclaimed. We just said that the 95-96 Bulls would have a hard. You beat this team.
You're right.
You beat this team.
Yeah.
That's how you go out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, everybody knows, listen to this show. I'm not the greatest LeBron James basketball. I like LeBron James as a person. But to say that this,
Whatever
I
that
do.
So you don't like him as a ball player.
Yeah, you don't know him as a person.
Why don't
Yeah.
you, why don't you
Do
like,
you know LeBron James as a person? Of course I don't know him as a
like
person.
I know him as a
player,
fan.
though?
No, I'm talking about the things that he does for his friends, the things that he does for the community in the NBA.
But why don't
I don't like
He
him
likes
as a
personality.
You don't like him as a basketball player?
What?
You don't like him as a basketball player.
I don't like him. His fans.
But do you like him as a basketball
I respect him as a basketball
player? Do you
player.
like him as a basketball player? How can you
Why?
not like LeBron James because he jumped, made moves?
He out here, man.
No, I mean, because it's like his personality. You know what I'm saying?
I
That
can
don't make no
understand
sense.
if you say you don't like his fans.
That's all I'm saying. I
But
respect
you
his
do like him
game.
as a basketball player.
Yeah, I respect
Oh,
his
okay.
game. Yeah,
Okay.
I respect him as a basketball player.
Okay.
Yeah, but to see that him come back from this type of deficit
Crazy.
to win, it'd be crazy. And I would leave. I would dip. But, but the bigger question is, what are his plans if they don't win? What does he do? He signed a 3-year, $100 million contract.
He can opt out this year, right?
He can opt out next year.
I think you're thinking about dipping. He'll think about it for sure. Well, we already know.
People don't realize, man, this dude been in the league. It'll be 15 years next year. That's a lot of miles, man.
He ain't thinking about retiring.
Like, what do you do? The most minutes?
Most minutes in the season.
Come on, man.
Yeah, the most minutes.
And I understand what you're saying, but I'm telling you why he's not thinking about retiring. Because he think he can take care of his body well enough where he can play forever. Well, he don't think he can play forever. But he can think
He knows he has at least another 3-4 years.
Right.
And I don't think he has 3 or 4. I think he has 2.5
I
at this level.
I think he has at least
2.5 at this level.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this level.
What's going to happen is
He'll be 33 in December.
he's not going to allow them to play him this much next year. He's not going to do it.
Okay, listen. Vince Carter's still playing at what, 40?
Vince Carter's not even star.
I'm going to say he's not playing nowhere near the amount of minutes.
I understand that.
Speak on D-Wade. Speak on D-Wade. Say something about D-Wade. Say D-Wade.
I don't care.
D-Wade still starts.
D-Wade, how does D-Wade?
36.
36. Why can
35.
LeBron play at 36? Dwayne Wade is doing it, and he's probably a much better athlete than Dwayne Wade.
I didn't say he can't. What he's saying is if he plays at age 36, he's not going to be able to play.
He's not
at the
gonna look
level
like
he's
that.
playing now.
For sure. They never do. For sure. But he'll
Well-
still be good.
Even Kyrie was talking about it. He said that he's going to be retired before people actually thinks because he wants to stay at this level. People don't realize Kyrie's body breaks down. He has an old man body. We have seen the pinnacle of Kyrie Irving this year. It's only going to go down here from there. But I don't want to see LeBron James a shell of himself like I watched Kobe. It's tough to watch, my boy, the last 3 years.
Yeah, but you don't understand. LeBron James is a special athlete, Jay.
And I get that, right? Kobe Bryant definitely didn't play at this level his whole career. Do you remember there was a point in time he didn't get injured a lot as his first 10 years?
Yeah, LeBron never been injured.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's gonna happen eventually. I'm telling you. Yeah. Kevin Love. Now, Cavs win. Love can go around and say he never lost a playoff series that he participated in.
Right.
But if you say with Kevin Love, I think he's gonna get caught in the just not becoming Chris Bosh. He doesn't want to become the person that, and I think he needs to demand.
get out of there.
He needs to get the hell out of there.
Especially
but
if they win.
Man, especially
He got
if
his
they
2
win.
rings.
Even if they lose, coach, he needs to go to a place where he's valued because dude can play.
He can.
He can really
I think,
play.
Yeah, I think he's really the one that's
Man.
He's debuting his.
Yeah, because he's picking up the Tristan Thompson slack.
Right.
Yeah, no, for sure. With him playing the way that he plays, he hangs his head on the offensive end. But if we could see him playing defense at a high level on Draymond, and even though Draymond doesn't shoot like that, he just shoots wide open shots or give putbacks. For him to outplay Draymond, that will put him in another. You look at Kevin Love a little different, for sure. Tristan Thompson.
You got we like you said about Kyrie. We've seen the best that he is.
No. Tristan Thompson will always play at that level, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna do what he does. He's gonna get out there and sweat and do the dirty work.
Yeah, but he's not gonna do that for a long time.
Yes, he can do that for a very long time.
Do it like Rodman did.
Yeah, he can do it for a very long time. The only thing about him, I don't think he realizes how much Cleveland needs him to win games.
Yeah.
For him to get those 10 rebounds, they win the game.
Right.
10 rebounds, 5 dimes, that wins the game for him. If he can simply do that, he's super important for them because they don't want to take him out. He was playing 22 minutes the first 3 games.
Right.
Now he goes out and plays 32 minutes.
Because he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing.
He's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. And we need him to do his job. That's what they're looking at. Hey, we need you to do your job. If you're not doing your damn job, what are you here for? We pay you $80 million to rebound and you do all the dirty work. What are you doing? And you're not doing it.
Yeah, I just think he's not one of those players like at a position. He's not no Kenneth Fareed.
It's the same play.
No, he's not. Kenneth Fareed he's not the explosive as Kenneth Fareed is.
He's not.
He's not. But they're the same. But I'm saying they're both. They want to do the same thing.
Right.
Yeah. But Kenneth Fareed is 6'7", 6'8".
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like this dude's 6'10".
Right, but I don't think he's just that explosive player like that.
Yeah.
He's gonna get you 12, 13 rebounds.
Yeah,
But as he gets older, he's just gonna go down 10.
Yeah, well, it really depends on who he's playing for, right? He's a Toronto kid. I think he eventually wants to go back to Toronto. If they can, maybe find a way to switch out and do some stuff like that. I'd say the first person that goes from this team is him or Kevin Love.
Yeah, I'm
for sure.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, most definitely. Now, you talk about the bench. You got Darren Williams. And it's one of those things.
He need to go play in 3-on-3.
He need to go sit
in
down.
2011, it was arguments. This is Coach Locke's guy. He would argue that to me that, hey man, Darren Williams slick the best point guard in the league, and it was a valid argument.
For sure.
Now he needs to go sit down and watch the game on the couch like we do.
Yeah, he needs to go play.
He used to give CP trouble.
All kinds of trouble.
Yeah, and the ankle injury. Oh man, he was strong.
The shoe.
And now he looks like a shell of himself, and he needs to go home. He needs to go home and just chill.
You got your money. You got to pay the money.
It's tough, man.
It is. It's tough to leave that.
He got both of his ankles fixed. He think, oh man, I'm gonna bounce back,
and he's not. And he's trying to get this ring, and he's gonna have a chance. He's playing in the championship for the first time.
Right.
He's not.
He go through what I go through every time I go through. I think about it. Man, I'm gonna kill out here. I mean, I do be killing out there.
Richard Jefferson, at 36 years old, you gotta think about it. He was in those first 3 games. He was the best player on the bench.
Yeah, for sure.
So he was supposed to retire. 72 hours later, he said, "You know what? I'm coming back." With Jefferson, I don't even think. The funny thing, I don't think he needs to even play. I think they should play Derrick Williams in front of him. I mean, Derrick Williams is number 2 pick in the draft.
I'm telling you why they're not playing him, man. His IQ.
And you think he has a bad basketball IQ?
Yeah,
low.
That's what I think.
It's low.
I'm not saying it is. Yeah, but
it's just low.
Because he's gonna wind up on a court with him and JR probably.
Right.
You can't have both of them on. If he has a low IQ, I'm not saying he does.
Right. I'm
just assuming because it's no way you tell me this kid is that athletic, can run the floor like a deer, can jump, can play defense.
Right.
If no way you can tell me if he can do all those things, you're not using him.
Yeah, and then
there has to be a reason.
And it is. I mean, you have players. Cal Korver's a specialist.
Right.
Richard Jefferson is a Swiss Army knife. He does a lot of different things, guards a bunch of different positions. You say with D. Will, dude, he was number 2 pick in the draft for a reason.
Right.
That wasn't a long time ago. It's Kyrie's draft.
Yeah.
It was Kyrie, then Derrick Williams. It's just one of those, play this kid for Christ's sake.
Right.
Playing.
I would love to see him play, but it's something they play Rich Jefferson just because of experience.
Yeah, experience, and he can do a lot more. And last but not least, Sean.
That's your man.
He just he just doesn't make the right basketball play.
Right.
Struggle from the floor. He's gone.
Yeah, he's out of there.
He has to go.
He doesn't hit shots when he needs to.
He doesn't. Right. The shots.
What he's all out there for. Just hit the shot.
Yeah. So if you look at this kid and you say,
I can play 1-on-1 with J.R. Smith. I don't understand that.
Right.
That pissed me off. Ooh, that pissed me off.
But you say with him, man, it's one of those things that with his energy, they want to play him a lot of the times more than JR because of his defensive energy. Just energy, period.
I haven't seen that defense.
Yeah, now he plays.
That series.
He plays.
Yeah,
you seen it?
Yeah.
It's high. He's a high energy player. The only thing about him is that he is so wide open. He's an NBA player. He thinks he's got to take that shot.
Right.
Guess what? You have to make that shot.
That's what you got to do.
You got to make it. Now the Golden State Warriors. Now, people have said, prior to them losing this game in Game 4, they were the best team ever. Now, I've seen a lot of people kind of backing up off that. Like, well, man, they sure did get exposed. No.
I'm not backing up off.
I've been saying Warriors in 5.
You've been saying that.
For sure.
You could be wrong.
I could be wrong. But from a team perspective, this is a loaded team.
Most definitely.
For this year.
Most definitely.
And we'll talk about that as we go on. Moving to Steph Curry. Steph Curry has to silence the doubters. Every time I hear somebody talk about Steph, the first thing that they say is, yeah, but he don't play good in the finals.
Right.
Prior to this last game,
he was working.
39.
He was working.
9.
He had the first triple-double in the finals.
Yeah, so
he was playing.
It was one of those things now. He was hampered by injury last year. This second title would help him. It would cement him.
Right.
I would say in a 2 MVPs,
Mm-hmm.
played in 3 straight finals, won 2 of them things.
Right.
He needs this. He really needs a Finals MVP.
Which he's not gonna get.
Win or lose.
Win or lose, he's not gonna get it. Yeah.
Who gonna get it?
We'll go to
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But he's healthy with a lot more options, and it's one of those things with him. He just needs to play the way he plays.
Right.
And he did not do that in Game 4.
A lot of people saying that he was hiding. He didn't take the shots, which
Yeah.
it looked like he was because he wasn't shooting the ball.
Yeah.
He wasn't being aggressive in Game 4, which is a lot of reason, not a lot, some of the reason that they lost this game because the Cavs played well.
Yeah.
So even if he would have been just aggressive, I don't think they would have won that game because the Cavs just played out of their mind.
This played out of their mind. They still scored 117, 116 points, y'all.
Right, they did.
Yeah.
But I think the Cavs would have pulled it off in a close game.
Yeah.
They were just clicking on all cylinders that game.
It's just one of those things. You look at this dude, man, and you say, you got an MVP, then you got another one. He's averaging more points this year in the regular season than he did in his first MVP year. And to say that, and I know everybody says it all goes about what we're talking about in the finals. How do you show up in the big games?
Mm-hmm.
He showed up in the first 3 games, had a bad game, Game 4.
Right.
He'll have 30 more. Guarantee that, for sure.
He's going to bounce back.
Yeah. Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, man, is one of those guys who will always be, they haven't won a game strictly off Klay Thompson.
Right.
It's been KD. It's been Steph had this game. Oh, and Klay had 20. Oh, and Klay had 30.
Right.
So it's never him leading the team to a victory. So if as soon as his 2 years are left with this contract, he's gone.
Yeah, he's one of those GMs.
Yeah.
Like down, like every GM's like, you know what? I hope he keep doing it. They want not having a good game.
Yeah.
They'll take him in a heartbeat.
Yeah, for sure.
Tomorrow they'll take him.
And it's one of those things you would even have to think, what if Golden State didn't have Klay Thompson? They might not even need him to win. And I think this game, this series is a different series without Klay. Because Kyrie wouldn't have those first 2 games with trouble.
He's not checking.
Because he's not checking.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So I think that what they might do is address and say, hey, can we get somebody that can do similar things that Klay can do at a lower price? And I think he leaves, but still got 2 more years, him and Draymond.
And he's going to be at 18 and then 19 for his contract.
Right.
So let me ask you this. If you're Klay Thompson, are you trying to leave or are you staying?
It really depends on what I want to do with my career.
Because if
the grass ain't always green on the other side.
If I'm Klay Thompson, I'm staying because I'm going to make a little more money.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant has already come out and said that he's be willing to take a pay cut to keep the team together.
Yeah.
So that's going to leave more money on the table for Klay to get because we know Steph's going to get his money.
Yeah.
But you're making 19 and then the year before you're going to get 18.
Yeah.
So next year you might make 25.
Yeah.
And still be on this team. If I'm Klay, I'm staying because if I leave, I'm not going to leave and turn into an MVP.
No, hell no. You're going to go play for Orlando. You're going to average 27.
And
you'll be 7, 8 seed every year.
So if I'm Klay, I'm staying.
Yeah, and it's going to be a point in time in 2020 they're going to have to pay him. And that luxury bill is going to be crazy. Somebody's gone. Somebody's going to have to go. Whether it's KD, whether it's Draymond. Draymond's not leaving. So it's KD.
Now, Steph's going to get his money.
Yeah, he's going to get 205. It's in about 2 weeks. 3, whenever the hell they can, July 4th, July 1st, he's going to get a flat $205 million. You can cancel that.
God.
So,
I'll guarantee.
In hindsight, you want to keep the band together, but at the same time,
I think Golden State will pay that luxury tax though.
Yeah, they're paying it next year.
I think they'll pay it every year because if they know they're going to get the money back on the back end if this team stays together.
Yeah.
Because they're going to get more than likely to the finals, so they're going to get money doing that. They're going to sell all kind of merchandise.
Yeah.
I think they'll be willing to keep paying that luxury tax just as long as it's not crazy.
Oh, and it's going to be crazy. In 2020, they're going to have to pay $300 million. That's crazy, man,
insane.
To keep that team together. KD. Now, KD wins this championship.
Most definitely.
He's going to get Finals MVP.
Most
and I was
definitely.
telling you, Coach, this justifies the reason to go to Golden State. Yeah, Harrison Barnes would never get Finals MVP in this team.
And this is
so this dude goes and gets Finals MVP and beats the Cavs, and now he's in the upper echelon of top 3 small forwards in the league. Been there, but he will definitely be
and a finals MVP.
Come on now. Yeah. So, and you know, you look at him and you say that, and this is what people get weird about. They say that he's better than LeBron James. He's not.
See,
He's not a better basketball player than LeBron
No.
James. It's impossible.
he just scores better.
Yeah, he
He
makes
just
it
scores.
look, he makes it
better.
look
He
easy.
defends too now, but it's 7 feet of
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
But yeah, man, he has to play well enough for these Knicks. However, the rest of these games go. If he goes get his regular 30, he's an average, and he'll get Finals MVP. He takes a pay cut instead of getting 35, he'll get 30 for the next 4 years. He needs this championship to cement him, and I think it'll be the easiest thing that he'll do for these next 48 minutes that they had to play.
Right.
The game's on the line, and Golden State has the ball. Kevin Durant or Steph?
Kevin Durant.
Okay, I agree. I just want to know.
And that's one of those things where,
He's 7 feet.
yeah, 7 feet, but it makes takes away from Steph's greatness.
Yeah, but Steph is he is who he is. He's a shooter.
Yes, but
I mean,
KD is too.
KD,
though.
Yeah.
KD's a scorer. Though.
KD's a shooter.
prolific, but it's so much easier for
Because
him.
he's
And that's why I'm letting him take the last shot, because it's
Yeah.
easier.
so much easier for
Yeah,
him.
That's why.
for sure. What about Draymond? He blamed himself for the loss. You know, so he says to himself, you know, I need this. You know, he calls KD in the Oracle parking lot as they lose Game 7. Say, man, I need you to come here. We got to beat these dudes. So he says he has to rewrite, you know, the narrative of how because he blames himself. He doesn't get kicked out of the game. They win that. They win that next game.
Yeah.
And KD doesn't come there.
Right.
So, you know, you look at this dude. If he goes down right, he'll be top 5. Wouldn't say that, right? But he'll be
that.
Draymond.
It'd be a solid player.
No,
He'd be a
hell no.
solid
It's got to
player.
be more. He should get Defensive Player of the Year. He's been top 3 in defense for the last
Okay.
4 years.
He'd just be like he'll be a little more of a Ben Wallace.
Yeah.
Defense player of the year, but they can do more. That's what he'll be.
He will always be.
Because Ben Wallace is going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Draymond Green will be that.
I just think it needs more, man.
But
What he
there's
does.
nothing more you can put on.
Yes, man. Damn.
Because what else are you going to say?
What he's gonna? Yeah,
As long as his team stays together, Draymond will stay with him.
he will.
Yeah, but it's
He's the pulse of the team.
right. In the minute they say, you know what, he needs to go too. Go get as much money as you can from somewhere because it'll never happen again.
Yeah.
Yeah, now for sure. He needs to stay wherever the hell this team is. Let's talk about Iggy real quick. Iggy is underrated on this team. He will leave for sure. I don't think the actual Warriors can pay him
Not paying the rest.
$60-70 million.
No.
He's the most versatile player on that team.
Yeah.
Easy. People don't realize, dude. When he was with 76ers, he was scoring 20 a game. You know what I'm saying? So you say with him being a free agent, Livingston, Zaza, David West, he's the most. Would you say he's the most important bench player to re-sign or a free agent coming up besides Kevin Durant?
Bench player?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he can come in and guard.
Yeah.
He can score if you need him to.
Come on.
You know, Livingston is the second. That's
Yeah.
why I was trying to decide who would be more.
Yeah.
But Livingston can guard, but he can't guard as many and guard the people that Iguodala can do.
On the open market, Livingston, he ain't that important to like all the other teams. But
Shit.
to this team, he's extremely important.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he what, 6'8"?
8
Yeah.
6'8".
point guard.
Point
Right.
guard.
Yeah. Speaking of, since we're talking about Sean Livingston, 32 years old, he's going to demand
Now,
15, 16 a year.
I'm gone.
And get in a heartbeat.
He has to go get paid.
I'm gone because I
He
didn't
has
get
to.
it because I tore my knee up.
Yeah, man.
So I haven't signed a big contract
Yeah,
ever.
man.
So I have to go get some money for the things I've done in this league.
Yeah, man.
You know, why I still can do those things.
Yeah.
I have 2 rings.
Yeah.
If we win, so I
Yeah.
got it out the way. I'm never gonna be an all NBA team there.
Nah, man.
That's
Unfortunately.
right.
Unfortunately.
So it's just time for me to go
Get my bread.
get my money.
Yeah, and they had to take sacrifices. You lost Harrison Barnes, you lost
Right.
Mo Spates, you lost Bogut,
Barbosa.
Barbosa, Festus.
Right.
So you say, I think they'll lose Iggy. I think they'll lose Sean Livingston. I think they'll lose Ian Clark. I think they'll lose, of course, David West. I think the only person that can stay that would take the 1 year minimum is JaVale McGee. And it's going to affect the team, but I think they have been really good. You got to think about it. All those people that we mentioned, other than Livingston and Iggy, they were free agent signings.
Right.
1 year deals. Ian Clark, just 1 year too. So
they better hurt that team.
you said, but they lost the exact amount of people last year. They did the exact. Harrison Barnes, 15, 16. Bogut, Festus, Barbosa. Come on, man. They lost that last year. So I think they can get people to sign at a bargain rate to play with them like how they did David West, who's a simple person for doing the way the stuff that he did. He turned down $10 million to go sign with San Antonio.
Right.
You say he needs that. You know, a lot of people want to play for a championship, and people see that team and they're excited to play for that team. Yeah, for sure. But that's the teams, man.
That's it.
It's the legacies in hand. So Weezy, this bet.
Oh gosh.
So we swapping it out, right? That's it makes sense, right? Only reason he's saying that because he's not in on the bet, but it makes this is the thing. This is the only way you know you gotta do this. It's only right.
He got quiet. What are you thinking about?
What is it? What is it? You want to double it up?
You want to say all or nothing? Is that what you're trying to decide if you want to do instead? What look at the cameraman for?
What do you got to do with anything?
Oh gosh. I want to keep it the same.
Of course you do, because you have nothing.
You have nothing to lose. You know that's not fair, right?
You're not losing nothing. If you win,
if you lose, right?
We'll do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Check it up. Another one, man.
God, I feel like we got over on.
Yeah, no, get out of here. What they need to listen to, Coach? How they gonna check us out?
iTunes.
What else?
SoundCloud.
What else?
YouTube.
What else?
Beyond Pod.
What else?
That's it.
Yeah, let us know, man, what we doing. Buy some t-shirts, man.
Yeah.
Got some new wristbands coming in the next couple of weeks.
Most definitely. Always rate.
Yes, yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
What else?
Tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
To tell the finals friends.
Ooh, to tell the waitresses.
To tell the Stanley Cup final friends.
Yeah. About the Full Sport Press podcast,
Most
man.
definitely.
Yeah, we out of here.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.